Okay, thank you.
This is IELTS test 2019. And here is the examiner, Ayman Radi. And in front of me, the candidate number 307. And please, may I see your identification?
Of course, sir.
Okay, thank you. Is it Abdulaziz?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're
Briefly, I want you to introduce yourself, please.
Of course. I'm Abdulaziz. I'm a son of a businessman father and a housewife mother. I've been living here in Iraq since I was born. I've studied English department in college. And of course, I'm an English teacher in Oxford Institute. I've been teaching here for a while. I have helped a lot of students to improve themselves. And of course, I'm here to improve myself, to have IELTS test speaking portion of IELTS. I have a hobby. One of my best hobbies to do in my free time is reading. I believe that readers are leaders, so I always read books, interesting books. I like doing sport. Of course, walking is one of the best things to do in our life. And I believe that know more than one language is going to help you in your career. Of course, whatever your career is, if you know more than one language, it's going to help you to know more cultures, to open a prospect, to know what's going on in the world. So English language is an international language, so that's why I'm keen on learning this language and be a good person in this language, a professor, learner, speaker, listener, and writer, and of course, reader. And I'm ready to any questions, sir.
Okay, sir. So now I want you to tell me, do you live in the city or in the countryside?
Okay, that's a very good question. I used to live in the countryside when I was in a primary school. It's been really great time. I enjoy the nature, but of course life is changeable. Life has changed. My family has moved to city. Now I live in a city with my immediate family, my father, mother, and my siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister. And of course we enjoy living here, and it's really great. And we sometimes do our hobbies. We enjoy going malls, coffee shops, and of course it's really great living in city. But of course I have my memories in countryside.
That's great. Do you like learning languages?
Yeah, of course. Learning language is really powerful. And as I told you before, learning more than one language is going to help you in your career, in your certain career. And of course, it's going to help you to improve yourself, whatever the field is, in science, physics, chemistry. Because, you know, if we know how to speak the language and if we listen well, we're going to have knowledge. And I believe knowledge is power. Without any other languages, you will never be a good person to have the knowledge that you're looking for. You may have many difficulties, but with the language that you have, it's going to help you. It's going to eliminate the problem you may have in the future.
That's great. Okay, so let's move to the section number 2 in IELTS test speaking.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes, I'll send you a cue card, and you're supposed to write down what you think of in just a minute. And after that, you'll be given 2 minutes to tell me everything you are prepared.
Okay. Okay,
2
sir.
minutes. And do not worry if I stopped you.
Okay.
Okay. So now you have the cue card.
Okay. I've got it, sir. Thank you. The key card's title is about describe someone in your family. What relation this person is to you? What are your first memories of this person? How often you see this person? Okay, sir, I'm going to prepare and note down some notes. Write down some notes.
Okay, now you have 2 minutes to tell me what you find.
Okay, sir.
Do not worry if I
Okay, sir. That's a very interesting question. I really thank you for letting me this opportunity to have this question. I'm going to tell you about one of my family members. Is my cousin who's called Ali. Ali is really smart, kind, and intelligent. And what makes me recall this person and talking about him, he is really kind, he helped me a lot. I remember we used to live in the same neighborhood, so we were playing together, we used to have fun together, and of course when I had any difficulties in my studies, he always came to help me. So he's really fantastic. But of course, as I told you before, life has changed and Ali has traveled. Now he's been living in Russia, he's been studying in Dentistry College in Moscow, but of course I couldn't meet him. You know, that's what life is. So sometimes I chat him and we always talk about what is going on in his life, and he always asks me, we share our time together, and I used to talk with him normally. But as I told you, 3 months ago he came to Iraq. And he stayed with us. We were really happy to have our cousin with us. We were talking about what was going in his studies. We shared our time. We recalled the information, the memories in the past. And I told him how important he was in my life when he used to have some fun with me, when he used to teach me some books. I didn't have good information in math and physics. So when I went to him, he always helped me. He always explained to me. So he has a way of convey his sense. So I really thanked him, and I'm ready to answer any question you may ask for me. Of course, sir. It's okay. Shall I stop, sir, or continue?
Yes, this is the end of section 2.
Okay.
Now I speak with you about the test number 2, the section number 2, and this will last for 4 to 5 minutes. Okay?
You mean section number 3, sir?
3. Yes.
Okay.
Section 3.
I'm ready, sir. I'm ready for any question. I'm here to prove that. I'm here to be good. I'm here to prove that English language is important. English language is not impossible. Learning, doing, making efforts, it's gonna help you to improve yourself, to be a good speaker, listener, writer, reader.
That's great. Okay, so please, do you like to be alone?
Of course, being alone is really fantastic. Being alone, sometimes it may help us to discharge the negativity and charge ourselves with good things, with positivity. So being alone is not a shame as people think, because if you are alone, you can think, you can fix the problem, you can repair what was going wrong. That's what I believe, what genuinely believe.
That's great. Okay, so what do you like to do when you are alone?
Of course, when I'm alone, I like to surf on internet, I like to walk, I like to do some sports. Of course, being alone, it's gonna help you. It's gonna make you think better. It's gonna make you learn better, because that's my experience when I'm alone. I used to hang out with some friends, to coffee shop, to restaurants, but I waste my time. But instead of wasting time, I prefer invest time. So learning language, it will never be good if you are with friends in coffee shop. But if you are alone, you can study, you can improve yourself, you can discover many good things in you. You can know the strength you have.
That's great. So, do you like to spend time with your friends or just stay at home?
As I told you, I used to hang out with my friends. I used to go to many places. I used to travel, I used to eat, I used to talk with them, but I thought that's wasting for my time. Our time is valuable, is precious. So if we let them to talk and waste our time, I wonder how can we improve ourselves. So I would never speak this language like I'm doing now. I'm sure that my language is impressive now. I wouldn't have this language if I spend my time with my friends. But instead of that, I believe being alone. I'm not talking about being an introverted person. I'm not. I like to be in social with people. I have a social media programs. But as I told you, if you are alone, you will think better. You will know what's going on. You will improve yourself. You will study. You will know how to help yourself. You will discharge yourself with negativity. You will charge yourself with positivity. And I believe that if you are tired, if you take a nap or a short sleep, it's gonna help you to rest your brain, to rest your body. You need to be physically great, mentally great, and spiritually. With friends, I believe now friends, or I feel the pair of friends or the same age, they will never help. They are complaining all the time. So why I should blame the society if I'm not working hard? Unless I have a prospect of myself, I wouldn't let them to say whatever they want.
That's great. That's great. When was the last time you were being alone, and what did you do then?
5 hours ago. I used to prepare myself. I used to manage for this time. Now I've been interviewing for a while, but I don't have any problem. Why? Because I was alone. I was talking with myself. What should I say? What shall I start with? How to improve myself? How to have the gesture while interview? You know, the interview is not that easy. Of course, it's gonna be difficult when we talk about the gesture, when we talk about the shyness and busyness. So I managed myself to be strong today, and thankfully I'm better, and I feel I'm going to have 9 in IELTS right today.
Oh, of course. Thank you. This is the end of section 3, and now you're ready to leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate. Sir, now your job is to assess the conversation, the candidate person, who I am.
Okay. Should I assist it now?
Yes.
Is it gonna be recorded?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Abdulaziz, you have done perfectly, magnificently, and intelligently, confidently. You spoke about yourself, and you expressed your idea, your thoughts, and everything in a confident way. And thank you for your hard effort. You have studied hard, you have prepared hard for this speaking test, and I think that you deserve the IELTS 9 band 9.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I hope you keep up the great job.
I will.
Keep up the great job.
I will. I promise. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.